following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Stuff again though, right?
No.
No? Okay.
It would have overloaded it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. It would
Oh,
have
so when I was talking about that, it was the exact thing you were going, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, butts. I just switched over to the other document and it's just like it's just your ass in the picture. You have to see it to understand.
Okay.
It's very thick.
It's a dummy thing.
2 C's for cellular.
We take this stuff to the lab, give them the most amount of time to work on it, and then we'll move on to Objective 2.
We do currently have a tank that is on fire.
So we will attempt to fix what we can as you... Look, we drop
fire extinguishers at the lab.
You drive into the big hole that the laser left.
Or all the scientists have been murdered by aliens?
You don't know that. You don't. You don't know that. You don't. You just
Well,
don't.
the Karens is probably asking to see their manager and just told me.
I tell you, I am the manager!
There's like a tank shot gouge in the floor and part of a Karen.
Oops!
It looks like she was stealing office supplies and making a run for it.
That's a crime punishable by death.
Ultimate last.
When you are stealing office supplies from a secret government NSA facility, it is treason.
Yep.
Even if it's a stapler.
You're just going to disappear.
We'll get shot by a tank, apparently.
I saw her doing that from a distance.
I'm going to do to you what I did to Bret Hart.
The Alaskan screwdriver.
Hitman.
Would you
I
rather have the
screwed you
Katie
once,
Quick angle?
and I'll do it again.
Alright,
At least
go!
none of you are Shawn Michaels, literally the worst.
You're such a cock!
Man, I guess Thomas doesn't want that small armor.
I mean...
Shawn Michaels is so great.
He's okay.
He's okay, but...
He's better now that he's not such a piece of shit backstage. Like, for once, becoming a born-again Christian made someone better. Like, okay, I'll take it.
I don't know, maybe we should have let those kids get, I don't know, grundled.
Grundled!
Get fucked, you fucking moron. What's wrong with you?
Oh, did you not hear their adventures with the Grundle?
No, I did! I was like, why would you do that? Why would you let them get grundled?
Because they became born-again Christians, and it'll make them worse people.
It worked for Shawn Michaels.
So, yeah, we find the Nerdlinger, hopefully?
You know, huff it into the lab.
Oh, you're here. I've been listening in on your helmet comms.
Oh, cool.
Here.
Oh! Good. I absolutely need these. I'll store them in here.
Okay.
That way I know where they are. Data, please.
Oh, and, go.
Thank you.
I believe you also needed to borrow the... Like, have you got a plug to plug into the tank?
Oh
You
yeah,
needed
drive it
some
on
power?
in here. I'll hook it up.
Can it fit in here?
It's a tank.
No, I mean, is there a ingress that allows me to fit it in?
It's
It's a tank! Make your own!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! That's right, Daddy. Push me in.
It's spreading.
He'll put out the fire. Hook it up. This is going to take some time.
Well, we're not going anywhere, so...
Should we still have to turn off the...
I was kind
But
of
we're
hoping
going there in tank.
I was kind of hoping the tank would help with that.
I think we have to leave it here now to do the thing. But I can cut through this shitty transparent wall, and we
This is
can
why we can't have nice
beat him if
things.
you want to turn the defense grid off.
It's like and you know how in Halo you just start having fun with your awesome tank that you have and you love it because it's a tank and you've been looking forward to it the whole game, and then the game goes whoop, and you're just spinning on your ass waiting to fall off a
I was
ledge.
gonna say, what about us? We went to all that effort to break the things off the fucking race tank to
And then you go
the cameras.
Yeah, it gets
You
you
go
go
down
down
the
and
next
there's a
corner
hard
and
turn and it's like this is big. Fucking contrivance piece of shit! You knew we'd get it in here! You fucked us!
Just out.
That's why I always scout if it's possible to bring. I'll get out and I'll be like, I
No,
get
because
this
it looked
camera.
totally because it narrowed down. We're like, and I'm like, if I knock the wings off this tank, we can get it in.
yeah.
No problem.
So you knock the front
And then it
ones
goes
off
on
for
for a
minute.
bit and then goes whoop this way, and it gets instantly smaller. And I was just like, you cunts.
He knocked the front ones off, and then he got in, and we went forward, and it's like, oh, there's some on the back too. So to get out again, melee those off.
I feel that the developers personally hate me.
Yeah.
But anyway, you get in the tank, you're having a great time, and then just as you're starting to have fun, the level area where you're in the tank ends, and you just never. Just like, why'd you put it in if I'm only going to be in it for like such a tiny amount of the game? There should be 5 levels of tank. 5 levels of tank. 2 tanks, then both players can have a tank.
The tank is like my least favorite part of almost any Halo game.
The tank is my favorite, except I think in like Halo 3, they fucking ruined it by making it even weaker than they did in Halo 2, and it's just pointless. It's just a target. It's like, oh, we're playing Legendary or better, don't bother getting in the tank, you're going to blow up in seconds.
I know. For me, the best parts are like the walker segment in Halo 2, where there are those walkers, and there are like 6 fucking ways you can do it. You can like
Halo 2?
Is it Halo 2?
No, I just played that. There's no... he's talking about the one... That's Halo 4, I think, that has like the big walkers that you get in and you sort of pilot...
No, you don't get in them. Like they're like a thing you have to deal with.
The
Scarabs, yeah.
You get on board. No, I don't like them as much as tanks.
No, I don't
like
know.
tanks. I was always like, I could take this Scarab much easier if I was in a tank up here. I could drop my tank off and then squash all the elites.
Well, and apparently, if we'd just been willing to sacrifice one fucking pelican, we could have just rammed it with a pelican and killed it.
Yeah, I mean, like pelicans, they're pretty expendable as far as I can tell. Like compared to the amount of ordnance you need to deploy to destroy one of those Scarab things.
You just need to jump on board and hit the thing.
And then apparently they become super vulnerable to attack when you need to defend one from banshees. All of a sudden they're very destructible from the outside, which is straight up not true in any other part of the game. Bullshit. Oh, but Covenant Banshee weapons are the weakest thing in the universe. Like fucking hell. Warthog guns are stronger. Fucking hate those things. What I hate even more are brutes.
Monkey.
They do not belong on Reach. It specifically states they were not there. Oh, but here they are. They're fucking all over the place. Why? How? Fuck it. Anyway, yeah, here you are in the lab. What are you doing? You doing anything? You going off to your next objective?
I guess we are on foot now. We want to go all the way back to get a warthog just
There's not enough bits left for a warthog.
No, this information's really important. But, yeah, I mean, you can't... Come with me into the privacy room, where there are no cameras.
Of course. Smile, but he can't see it.
Yeah, here, just turn together.
I'll just be like,
Oh, you're not going to be like... But not we can see because you're wearing it.
You can't give this information to the senator. She doesn't like video games, and anyone who doesn't like video games is a cuck.
I agree.
This place is like it's filled with stuff that I'm bad at this. There's someone else you should take this information to. I mean, you don't understand. Like, I'm looking over the stuff you brought here and was listening to you constantly for reasons.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to explain yourself.
they're deliberately doing this. So you need to get this in the hands of someone who will actually do something about it.
You have an idea?
Like, not the civilian oversight. I've updated your canister with a mil-spec locator beacon, as opposed to the one it came with. Just like twist that, and it'll send the signal, and hopefully, then it will fall into the right hands. But you're gonna need, like, there's part of these alien things are like they're super encrypted. You're gonna need like a massive lead hacksaw.
Like a certain someone you how do I want to word it? You showed the traits off while they were trying to torture you.
Well, no, I don't necessarily. The other good news is that I'm able to update your transponders to send the correct signal. Actually, all you need is one of these little security dongles.
Oh, well.
You don't need the heads at all anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well, new data, the things can. Just take them.
Cheers. Are you still able to? Do you still have
should be able to go with.
Sweet.
Anyway, I need to start the thing up.
Were any of the Karens with them, or are they all gone?
You don't see any Karens.
The rest of them got away with the office supplies.
They may have disguised themselves as dogs and been shot by cannons.
Lit on fire.
And we'll start winding the drive up. It's going to take all the time it will take you to do the next part of your mission. Sans tank.
Here's some dongles that'll let us get through the portal without dying.
Well, he worked fast. He barely even used those heads.
Yeah, it turns out we didn't need them. Now. But it was fun collecting them, right?
Was it?
I mean, I had fun. Calm down, you got to use Veronica.
Kit, you were just cruising for another mind wipe. I mean...
Another?
Exactly!
Your name used to be Sabrina.
What are you talking about? I remember the entire 2 years of my life.
Oh,
I woke up and I was a Minuteman.
Oh boy, I'm the unluckiest 15-year-old in the world.
Remember when they cured my
Just keeps getting younger.
Remember when they cured my nipple mustaches? You do something, anything, please.
Well, once the boss gives the orders, we'll move out, I guess.
Let us all tragically move out without the benefit of treads and engines and massive guns. I will miss you.
We'll be back for it, Chief.
It's parked beside and connected to a drive-like bomb that will probably become a bomb and blow up.
Actually, it'll just activate a slipspace rupture and transport
all of us
big ball to outer space or something. You're effectively destroying the whole area, yeah.
So, you're telling me that this will be the first tank in space? Godspeed, little buddy.
Well, first American tank. Still the only one that counts.
Well, the Russians sent up a dog tank already.
This is a people tank! People tanks are better than dog tanks because they're bigger!
Shotzi Blackheart was still in it.
He was a good boy. Russian, but a good boy.
The only good commie.
Oh, that goes without us. Right, okay, so you head to wherever the fuck you're going.
Back to the signal basement.
We've got some guns to disable
Oh, yeah.
permanently.
Oh, yeah.
Now you found and surpassed my cunning camouflage.
So he set it up. Go downstairs.
Boss?
Honey, we're home.
You're back. Good, good. Hand over the data and I'll chipify it.
That while we're here, data, little chip.
We got the other guy to do that.
What?
So, I've been left out of the loop on Plan B here, so what is Plan B?
Oh, you can turn off the turrets from here.
Oh, can you please turn off the turrets from here? I don't think he's going to want to do that.
Well, first I will need the data you have gathered before I allow
Which-
aggression.
Fucking put through the chips. Try and make it look like I'm just keeping the one he gave us. They're keeping, like, the Clinton is a giant cunt ones. Slide it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Snake presser. Nat 20.
This seems like not all of it.
Some of it might have got lit up.
There was some kind of problem with some kind of Minuteman 3.0 that we wound up having to deal with. A lot of collateral damage. We had to use a tank.
I see. Well. Then I'm afraid you will have to stay here and die with us. You'd throw the information through the portal and then return.
Well, we were going to go get the data through the portal anyway. I ain't got no problems with that. As for dying, I prefer to kill all the enemy first. Something to do. Keeps me busy.
You think we're just going to stand here and let death come to us? Hell no! We're
gonna
taking
go
down as
seek
many of
it
those
out.
alien bastards as we can.
I don't think you understand
Hoorah!
exactly what's going to happen here.
Oh yeah, I do, but you might as well have fun while it's happening, right?
We'll get jumped out into space, and we will be closer to the enemy, and then we will kill them.
You had best be on your way.
Not just kill the enemies here, but kill all the enemies in space.
We need the guns disabled.
He just did that.
No.
Off you go.
Into the safety special carry case.
Get out of the
Because
basement.
he never gave you things back.
Oh, he
He's
never
hoping you don't notice that.
Oh, if he didn't...
He literally told us to throw the information
Yeah.
through the
Yeah,
portal.
you got the original thing.
Doc, to send all the stuff.
Oh, it will take time. You'll have to come back for it once you've killed all the alien.
We may not be coming back because
Well,
heading
then-
off to portal.
Well, then that's the way it will fall out. Fate makes fools of mice and men.
Our job is to get the data through the portal.
It's very convincing.
He's very convincing, but my job is to get the data through the portal.
I mean, these guys have updated you on the fact that you plan to cut this guy out of the loop and kill him, right? Or...
No point. He's going to die here anyway.
I'm
Why
still
waste
not on
the bullet?
board with
But
this
now he's
plan.
preventing us from completing the mission.
Wait,
That is
you
why
know
he-
what originally said we could just kill this guy? Because was that?
I was like, we can't kill this guy.
oh, okay.
Why can't you?
He's still like the most senior ranking person on this in this
We
facility.
can disobey his
trying to
orders because he's
Jason, he's-
obviously
Yeah.
And
committing
also
treason.
con-
If it's an
treason.
illegal order,
Yeah.
you are required by the military code of conduct to refuse it.
And now he's asking us to basically hide evidence.
Yeah, okay. So now it's... Before he wasn't asking us to hide evidence, though. He was just shady and working for Hillary Clinton, who is a senator.
But allegedly.
A lot of the things she's been pulling, she doesn't have the authorization to do yet. And she's just
Can
doing
you-
it because she's going to be ruler of the world
Also, we've
afterwards.
found that she's
I
manufacturing.
Yes,
manufacturing.
that works!
Yeah, stuff.
Plan C.
Oh no, we're still stuck on Plan A here. Plan A is get all the intel out through the damn portal.
He's putting the intel into a briefcase. Oh, that just works. Wait, what? Ooh, what you said?
Well done. Please repackage the intel for delivery.
snake person.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
He was a Russian all along!
I knew it!
I can't believe
I knew it! You was an agent of the mole people! I knew it!
What's a mole person?
They live underground like snakes and shit! It's the under-Americans that fight them off.
The under-American.
Under-Americans. You ever
heard of the vaults?
Them and miners.
They keep on the
safe.
people.
Not the mole people, not specifically mole people, they're just any like underground animal.
That's why they're agents of the mole
like
people.
the black elves, the drow, or the white drow, the driggers?
No, you don't talk. You don't talk about the drow. We can't handle the drow. Fortunately, they can only come up at night.
Wait, how do you know?
Okay, so I climb through the hole I've cut in the window. Mm-hmm. Gather up the intel.
He's got all sorts of top technical secret things in the briefcase there. Mm-hmm. You put it in your little podule.
What about his computer terminal and stuff?
Sadly, his snake venom got on it, and it's asleep.
Yeah, press space bar to
Space
wake it up.
Yep, it's online.
I'll check what he did with the turrets. Did he actually turn them off?
He changed the IFF codes to very specifically target you.
Oh.
It's supposed to just
Well,
generally
you can
target
just change them
us.
to never target us, and we can just go through.
Yeah.
You
the
also could just go off.
No, we'll leave them on.
No, because I'll still shoot
might
the
walk in
aliens.
Oh, that's funny. There's not a setting for that.
there For shooting.
Also, I have to be like, we might have to be careful because we've now got these alien IFF things.
Wait,
that-
wait.
Yeah.
I don't want
Wait,
to shoot their
shut them off. Shut them off. Otherwise, we can't. If we can, we'll try to get our. If we can, we'll try and get our nerdlinger out.
I was just thinking that, like, no, I don't want them to kill him off.
What? Also, didn't the nerdlinger say something about there was a secondary portal we still have to deal with?
He's the only one that's seen any of this alien language. If the eggheads back at science are going to want him to know how to communicate. What? If you have your own department, you are named after it. Medical has taught me that. What's your name? You don't even have one.
Got a name.
What is
An
it?
email address. AlexaFan453.
Your name is her name.
I just made it now.
Pork butt. At Yippee.
Yippee!
Underdone poor.
I just never wanted to punch you more.
I don't believe you.
That is a thing.
I don't believe you. Like,
I've done so many more hateable
it's
things.
just actually not true.
All right, everybody out, and
Oh, well, one last check of his computer for extra information that we could use.
Computers. Yeah, like information he specifically didn't put onto anything.
18.
Sadly, you can't read the Vogalian.
Why is that shit on his computer?
He's a snake person?
Like, it's Hillary from another dimension.
Yes.
Alex.
Are you asking about Alon, or the one from the city?
Help me up.
Yes.
Explosions! That was a load-bearing villain.
I don't look at the explosions.
Okay, you get wanged on the back of the head. Take one down.
Well, good, and that saves us the grenade. I was going to ask you to do that with.
Alright, let's go pick up the nerd. I really should remember his name.
Well,
It's Wilton.
I only remember your guys' names because they're short.
Dr. Cornelius Wilton.
Here's a problem. What if the nerd is a doppelganger?
what?
Don't you even.
Maybe you could just give him a slap
There's
cut.
one way you could check.
Is it shoot him?
No, it's fucking.
I'll know for sure.
If he can't ejaculate, he's a doppelganger.
How we don't know that?
Well, you could cut him, and if he.
I was going to say just give him a slight cut, just accidentally, and then
These are various D&D doppelganger checks I have had parties try over the years. It's like, well, if we fuck him, if he can't ejaculate,
He's a doppelganger.
Why would they go there?
The next time it was like, well, we cut him. Like that, and if he bleeds, and if the blood changes, he's a doppelganger. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. But
That's
what if they
one
bleed,
I could
what if they bleed red? Then you're fucked. It's like, oh no, yeah, you're right. Well, I've got another thing. We could ask them complex questions only they would know. They look. If you're suspecting the barbarian. His character has been entirely this time just like me like axe, me put axe, brain meats.
Very easy to be a doppelganger.
Or maybe the doppelganger would be too intelligent for the barbarian, and you could fucking get it.
And they ended up asking, like, the fish was like, what's your favorite color? And he answered, red. Because he like color of brain flower come when hit with axe. And they're like, seems logical. Then the doppelganger killed the rogue.
Red.
That's like the simplest test was, can he lift the barbarian's actual huge axe? Because doppelgangers are very weak.
Yeah.
And no, he couldn't. They went with the stupid answers.
He very specifically wanted me to get this information into the hands of not Hillary. And
Did he say who?
he changed the beacon so it would ping more military.
What did he change into?
civilian.
Was it snake? As long as it wasn't a snake.
No, he didn't change.
He
the
also
beacon
gave
into a
us
snake.
these frequencies that apparently get us through the portal.
He doesn't know what one we're going to give to him.
So we'll just send someone through first, and if their head doesn't explode like in that movie, well, maybe this was legit. If their head blows up, then we go, oh, he was a traitor, and we'll go back and kill him. Alexa, you volunteering to go first?
Go for first.
Wait, whoever goes
That
first
bomb is
should,
a national treasure.
whoever goes first shouldn't have the information on them.
Touche.
Volunteering mech.
I'll go first.
Ting.
This whole fucking thing is a shit show.
Yes, yes it is.
That's why they chose us. All our missions are shit shows. Poor Han. He would have liked this mission.
Hey, you're back. Well, the driver's going.
Okay. I'm gonna get Veronica back.
You left her here?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed you.
It's okay, baby.
It was so lonely.
I'm not gonna leave you here to die. You're coming with me.
To die.
That way, at least if we die, we'll die together.
It's just as it should be. Surrounded by piles of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you nodding?
He's just having half a conversation with nobody else.
We've accepted it. I'm
What?
nodding along.
What do you mean, why am I nodding? We're gonna kill all these bastards and get out of here together.
Wait, where did that come from? Why did...
So, you're all packed up and good to go
He doesn't
now?
understand.
Yes. The drive is online, and it will cycle up to activation in about half an hour. Unless there's a power surge, then it'll get there a bit quicker.
Well, we better start making the... Well, we'll make our move to leave. I'm thinking... Wing Boy, you want to go see if you can get some better suited for exiting?
Yeah.
How important was dealing with that other gate? We've got the one we can go through. We didn't do anything with the other.
I think it shut down when the